Come on. Jump in the bucket. Jump in the bucket. It's just a can. Guys, I just want to show you the squirrel that we trapped, and we're just going to cook the squirrel up. You know, he was nice. Got a pretty good chunk of meat off his back. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brooklyn Prepper back here again. And no, that wasn't a squirrel. That big, it was a hamster. Alright, so what I'm going to show you today, over here, I call my little protein packs. Right, so I'm going to show you how to bag some stuff up, keep it nice and neat, and put that away in your storage bins. Alright, so come over here, I'm going to show you a little quick thing. Okay, I call this my little protein pack, right? So what I'm doing, I got 2 cans of tuna, right? I got dehydrated vegetables and a pack of lentils, right? Lentils, tuna, the vegetables, right? Tuna is very high in protein, very high in omega-3s, right? The lentils, the same thing, very high in protein. Tuna is very high, I believe it's vitamin B, right? These are the things you want, and the little bouillon cubes. Not the cubes, but the packages, all right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to, there's a couple of steps you want to do before you do this, because you want to make sure nothing breaks through your bag when you're vacuum sealing. So let me show you how this is done, right? But I call these my little protein packs. I got the tuna fish, right? And I have a lot of people asking me all the time, right? How long does the food last, or if the shelf life different in some of the things? Would you know, how do you go about this? This is my theory on storing food, right? This is my idea of it. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do or how to do it. These cans expired on 2013, right? And the same goes with this, and the same goes with the packs, right? 2013. In this vacuum sealed environment, not the cans, but the lentils and the mixed vegetables and everything, they probably last a lot longer than that. But the way I do it, I don't know about anybody else, I can't afford to go out and buy myself $3,000 worth of survival food, put it in the closet, and then 30 years from now or 20 years from now pray that food is good, right? So my little word of advice to you guys out there, if you're going my way, right, this is, you know, I know what I'm getting. I know what I'm doing. I said it before in a lot of my other videos. I know exactly what I'm getting. After my 1 year is complete, right, all my packs are gonna, this is food I normally eat. I'm not buying a bunch of dried stuff and all this stuff that I don't eat. Right? I don't know, maybe people can't afford to make stockpiles food. I can't, right? With the economy now, I can't. So I know, I'm going to eat these. Once I get my year's supply going, right, I'm going to be pulling this pack out in less than a year, right? And I'm going to use the tuna fish, I'm going to use the lentils, I'm going to use my dehydrated vegetables, right? And then when I use a couple of them, I'll make a couple more up, put them towards the back, right? So that's what you want to try to do. You want to rotate your food, and it's very important. I didn't show you, very important. You take a Sharpie marker and you write the year on your packs, right? Before I put them away in my box, right, I write the year on the pack, right? So you're rotating it, all right? So that's just my idea of survival food. I do survival food because I make this stuff myself, right? I save a lot of money doing that. I got my dehydrated vegetables. I got my gloves because you work with your food, right? I buy lentils, right? This is stuff that I usually buy in my everyday life. I'm not going to buy a bunch of stuff and like 30 years later say, or 10 years later say, do I really still trust that? You know, I'm going to throw it away. Wasted money. Let's not waste money. If you got money to waste, send some my way. I'll take it. Right? But this is how I work it. So I get a lot of people asking me, what's the shelf life? They say the oatmeal could last to 30 years. The rice and the beans could last 20, 30 years. I'm not waiting 20, 30 years to eat something that I bought, all right? I want to enjoy it. My thing for having survival food is to have my peace of mind, knowing that I have a year's worth of food if something ever goes wrong. Not knowing that, all right, I got a year's worth of food in my basement, which I really never ate before, and I really don't know what's in those bags and cans, right? I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, I store what I eat, and I rotate it after a year. All right, so if you want to go my way, that's fine. Hey, if you feel like you like to do the other way, where you could buy bulk items and store them away, that's good too. Anything is better than nothing. But I'm just letting you know what I do. This is my little magic. I like this. That's what I like. I like to know, hey, this is mine. I like that. Okay. All right, so let me show you how to bag one of these up before I keep on rambling on here like a maniac. All right, guys, let's get this done. Let me show you how it's done here. I got the marker, like I will show you how to mark them easy. All right, let's get this done. The first thing I'm going to do here, all right, I'm going to get a big bag like this, and I'm going to tell you why. Where'd everybody put my tuna fish? Where did my tuna fish go? I found my tuna fish. My son took it. Playing a game on me. Alright. This is what you're going to do. I'm going to take 2 things of tuna fish, right? These are marked 2013. Right? I put 2 cans in. The reason why I put 2 cans, reason why I'm putting them in here, what I do, I fold the bag over. You see how I fold the bag over? That's going to protect my vacuum seal bag, so when this thing vacuum seals, these corners have something to absorb against the plastic, so it stops it from cutting into the vacuum seal bag itself. All right, so I got that on the side. Next thing I'm going to get ready, got my little Ziploc bag here. Right, going to take some of my dehydrated corn. Right, you gotta remember it's dehydrated, it really plumps up, so watch how much you put in your bags. And some dehydrated peas. I always like mixing things up. Why not? It's a big party. Alright? So I got it there. I shake that baby up a little bit. They get all mixed up. Now, what I could do, when I'm boiling the lentils, I could put the dehydrated vegetables in right with the lentils. And they take the same amount of time to reconstitute. But I'm going to soak these first for about a half hour before I start using them. Right? But then I could cook them both together because they take about the same amount of time to cook. Alright? So there we go. Alright, so now I got that. Step 3. I'm going to take this baby. Right? I'm going to take my little tactical knife. See that? Look out. Alright, here we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to punch a hole in it here. I'm going to punch a hole in it over here. Right? And maybe give them one right in the middle. How you like that, lentils? Alright, so I'm going to get my bag, my vacuum seal bag, right? I'm going to get it all sealed up. Right, it's all simple stuff, boys and girls. I'm just showing you different techniques and different things you could do with just a vacuum sealer. Like I said, I'm not going to get complicated on it. This is, anybody could do this stuff, right? So don't look at it and say, hey, you just have to buy it. It's a small investment, Believe me, I buy a lot of nonsense stuff that I wish I never bought. I wish I could, I want to sell some stuff. I got so much garbage in my closet, All right, so I got a nice seal on it. There we go. The first thing I'm going to do, right, is take my tuna, right, and I'm going to put these tunas right towards the back of the vacuum seal bag. Just like that, So they're folded over, and the air is going to suck out of that Ziploc bag also. Right? Then I take my vegetables down. Remember, always keep the Ziploc bags open, all right, so the air can get sucked out of them also. Then I'm going to take my lentils that I punched holes in, put it right on top. Right? Now, remember bouillon cubes, don't use the cubes. You want to use these little package ones. I'll take 1, 2, 3 of them. Alright, slap them down. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of saran wrap. Rip that, oh, look at this. Alright, take a little saran wrap here. Alright, going to put them on the saran wrap. I'm going to wrap them up, just for precaution. You never know. You want to be safe. Stuff you're going to be eating. I'll throw that baby in the back there too. Alright. Oxygen absorber, why not? Join the club. Okay, now that's it. I got my whole package set up there. I got my lentils in there. I got, You want to make sure these Ziploc bags stay back a little bit. You don't want it to get in the way of your seal. Comprende? Alright, throw it down there. And like always, we press the magic button. We wait 2 minutes. So once it starts grabbing, I'll push it out a little bit. There you go. Okay, now just follow those steps. It's very simple, right? So there you go. You got a nice protein package here. You got a lot of protein hanging out in this little package. Could feed my family for a couple of days, right? You got tuna, you split the cans up. Remember, you're in a survival situation. You are not going to be eating like you are eating now. All right? So, like, there you go. Got all my vegetables in there, like I said to you before. And now what I'm going to do, so I make sure I do 100%, right, on the package. I'm going to write 2013. That tells me this stuff expires at 2013 in there. Alright? I'm going to be eating these way before that. Okay? Like I say, I circulate my food. Okay, now that's done. Let me show you a couple of little things. Right? Because I'm on a vacuum sealing kit. I put some more extra supplies today. If you guys don't know it, you should be stocking up on alcohol I bought. I bought some more peroxide. I got a good deal on it. And I got this stuff right here. Right? So I got all that I bought. Now I got salt, these little salt packets, right? This, 99 cents. I bought a bunch of them, right? And guess what I'm going to do with them? I give you one guess what I'm going to do with those salt packages, right? You guessed it. That's right, you guessed it. I'm going to vacuum seal. I changed my vacuum seal bag. I got the smaller bags. And what else I'm going to do with it? Boom, 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 boom. Why are you doing that, Brooklyn Prepper? Why are you doing that? Know why? Because when this thing vacuum seals, I want to pull the air out of the inside of the container too. Right? There's two reasons why I vacuum seal these things. They say, well, hey, salt lasts for a long time. Why would you even have vacuum seal it? Guess what? It's going to protect it from getting wet. Say if something happens, it floods in my basement. Anything. Right? Things get all flooded out. All my stuff is sealed in plastic. Right? I don't got to worry about anything getting wet or spoiled. That's why I vacuum seal it, okay? And plus, I'm out of my mind. Be right back. What I do, I make myself a little bag. I'm going to drop some drugs in there. Look, give me drugs, right? Give me drugs, right? I'm not going to count them all, but hey, I got a bunch there. I got a bunch of over here. I still got more in here. I'm going to make a couple of these baggies up. Reason for, I know I always have them in hand. I have a couple of them I can open up one at a time. Right? Aspirins expire. I figure inside a vacuum seal container they might last long, they might not. I have no idea. But one thing I do know, if I ever have to trade a bag of aspirins for something, I have a nice trade-in item. Okay? I'm going nuts with vacuum sealing tonight. I warned you. I warned you. There I go. Now I'm just going to put some more aspirins in there. I'm making little packs of aspirins. Alright, so like I said, this stuff all comes good trade and stuff. Right? I'm not going to sit there and count the aspirins. I know whatever it looks good. There you go. Got another little pack. I'm going to put the aspirin. I add a bouillon cube to the aspirins. Right? Just in case you want to make soup and have aspirin. I'm only kidding. I won't put that in there. You guys are crazy. Alright, guys? So that's how it is. It's simple things. You can vacuum seal everything. You remember, you're not only vacuum sealing to protect your food, you're vacuum sealing to preserve the shelf life on it. You vacuum seal certain items to keep them safe from water damage or corrosion, right? Because oxygen it can corrode things because it's got moisture in it, right? Like I said, there was your power stuff. I hope you enjoy this. I'll talk to you soon, guys. All right, live for today, prep for tomorrow. See you later.